I love to hear your sounds. I miss all of these beautiful sounds of human voices together. It feels like a forest to me today. So please keep talking if you feel like. There's no problem here because we are becoming one anyway. So whatever sound you're making is part of the field that we are building. But thank you for that. It was so beautiful to play the drum and hear these forest-like human vocals. And for those that are taking this moment to ground, please invite those sounds, any of them, as part of your journey. Thank you, and keep enjoying it. And thank you for bringing your wisdom to Wisdom 2.0. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of it. Thank you for coming.
Hello, and welcome to Wisdom 2.0. It's so good to see humans together again. Please silence your cell phones and turn on your hearts.
Hello, humans. My name is Soren, and I want to welcome you back to Wisdom 2.0. Yay! How many people were here, or not here, but how many people were at the conference 2 years and 1 month ago when we were all together? And then the door slammed shut on us. And so we had planned this emergence in January, and we were like 2 months off. So now we're emerging. And it's really, 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 really good to see all of you and to come back and have human connection again. So thank you for making the trips far and wide to kind of join us here today. We are at the Computer History Museum, which is kind of symbolic. It was the first place, Jillian knows, that we were from 12 years ago when we first started Wisdom 2.0. And below us, there's like the very first mouse and the very first computer and all kinds of interesting, cool kind of technology. And one of the things I love about doing the Wisdom 2.0 conference here is that technology needs to be married with heart. And one of the greatest quotes I've always really enjoyed is from Krishnamurti, who said, the person who can split an atom but has no love in his heart becomes a monster. And in this age, we can do all these amazing things with technology, but who's talking about the love? And how do we kind of balance that technology with love in our hearts? And so to me, part of the reason that we gather is to explore, yeah, the external technologies are incredible and they're amazing, and let's bow to them and let's use them, but there's also these inner technologies of presence and mindfulness and compassion that are kind of the glue that holds a society together. And that without those, the fabric of society will fall apart and we won't be actually able to sustain a world. So for me, the Wisdom 2.0 event, or Wisdom 2.0 conference, is this combination of technology and then heartfulness and love and compassion. So my encouragement here is to see these next 2 days as something of a practice. So we're going to be having talks and panels and all kinds of different things that are happening. But to the extent that you can put away your phones to whatever you can and actually show up for one another and see this as a practice, you're probably going to get the most out of it. And so, often we feel like we have to be constantly in touch and constantly connected. And we have a really sweet opportunity after 2 years of really not seeing people to actually make connections. And so if we spend it all on our phones the next 2 days, we're probably gonna miss something. So the encouragement is definitely, to the extent we can, to put away our phones and to just show up for one another and connect with one another. And please know that everybody here is a friend and an ally. So if you're curious about somebody or you're wanting to connect with somebody, just feel free to introduce yourself, to walk up and say hello and make a connection and ask somebody a curious question that you have. Tell me a little bit about yourself. So feel like that's welcomed here and appreciated here. And you don't have to necessarily always ask permission, but just feel like that human connection is welcome. And I think for me, and for I think many of us, the last 2 years has been just this enormous high and this enormous low of experiences. And so one of the things I thought that would be really, really cool as we begin this is 2 things. First, don't do it yet. First, say hello to the people around you, and then find one person to connect with, and just talk a little bit about why you're here. And we're going to take 3 or 4 minutes. So say hello to the people around you. Take 3 or 4 minutes to find one person. And if you're in a group of 3, you can find 3 and do it. But just say, what brought you here? Why did you come all this way? Whether you came from just down the street or from New York City or from Australia or from wherever you came from, what brings you here in this moment? Okay? So please look around you, say hello to the people around you, and find one person to share this with. Raise your hand if you can hear me. Awesome, thank you. Now what I want you to do, thank the people who you're with. I want you to take a moment and just close your eyes, and just feel how your body feels like now in this moment. You just had this conversation, maybe the first conversation in 2 years for some of you. And just take a moment, close your eyes, and just notice what's alive in your system right now. And take a couple deep breaths and just feel whatever you feel. And just to whatever extent you can welcome feelings of excitement, feelings of fear, feelings, whatever might be arising in this moment. And then gently open your eyes. This is going to be our dance the next 2 days. It's going to be the excitement of seeing people, the enthusiasm of seeing people, and then it's also the remembrance to drop in and to be with ourselves and to connect. So we have a practice room, we have lounges, there's space to walk around the facility if you want. There's take time for yourself, but this is going to be the practice that we'll all be embarking on, which is human connection and then connection with ourselves. Because we can easily get overstimulated, we can easily get constantly out of our zone. So can we stay in our hearts, can we stay in our bodies, and then can we also connect to other people? And I just want to say just what a gift it is to see all of you here today. And I didn't know what I'd feel like. I was like, I think I know how to do this. I'm used to do this. I had no idea what it's going to feel like to all be together. And just deep appreciation for all of you who've made it. And we kind of create a field together. I don't know if you can feel that. So one of the things I really love is that when a speaker comes out or a panelist comes out, they can feel the presence of the group. And one of the biggest compliments I get from any speaker is wow, when I spoke at your conference, I was received. It's I go to other conferences and everyone's on their phones and laptops when I step out and I don't feel received. And so Thich Nhat Hanh said the greatest gift we can give another person is our attention. So let's give that greatest gift to ourselves, let's give it to one another, and to whatever extent, let's give it to the speakers who show up. And they find themselves saying things they never planned to say. Because the field just demands it, right? The field is so strong, the field of presence is so strong that stuff comes out that they would have never thought would have come out. So, and that's our superpower. Our superpower is collectively creating a field. And that field is open and spacious and curious. And just a deep bow to all of you for helping to create that field, and also for the amazing work that you do in the world. I know there's many people here who are teachers and coaches and nurses and doctors and aid workers and entrepreneurs, and just a deep bow to all of you who care about the inner world and how we can show up. And there's so much going on in the external world now, from Ukraine to just so many places where there's suffering and there's pain. And so we want to be thoughtful of that suffering in the world, and we also want to do our part to cultivate a more kind and generous and loving world. And that starts by coming together, I think, in events like this and being mirrored and see one another and connect with one another. So just a deep bow to all of you for showing up and for bringing your presence and for coming together again after 2 years of a long drought. So I'm going to welcome Annie up on stage, who's our community organizer, and she's going to be our MC for the next couple days.
Hi,
welcome,
guys.
Annie.
Oh, my God. Hi, Soren. Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, wow. I can't even believe I'm here, and you guys are here. This has been an incredible 2 years of hanging out with you guys digitally. Our team took Soren's incredible Wisdom 2.0 and we threw it online. We were adventurers, we were explorers, and all of you guys showed up. Literally, you showed up, and today you showed up, and you guys out there at home, you guys showed up. And yesterday I was with Soren, and we were having tea going over the script for the MC and everything today. And 3 gals from the Heart's Path, the original Heart's Path of 2021, came over, and it was like finding best friends again. It was like finding our best friends. We connected so well in the digital space, so to have both of them now is such a joy, and we're creating new sort of I don't know, paradigm shifts around this. It's so exciting. So thank you all for showing up and being here. And now to learning about our Emergent conference. That's my job right now. So we'll start with COVID. Please, masks are optional. It's wonderful to see your shining faces, but if you feel like you need to wear a mask, please do so. And of course, be thoughtful around other people's needs around COVID. The next is, we have the Grand Hall out here. We have some slides that are going to be showing up. Maybe. Grand Hall out here. We have the Fetzer Institute Conversation Lounge. There we go. And go chill out there, have some tea, hang out there. There's beautiful white chairs to find your quiet and space in and around, like Soren was saying, in and around all the busyness. We have the 1440 Practice Lounge, and that's where you can go actually do some practicing with an instructor and/or just go find your peace. I used to always go in there and find my quiet because I couldn't go outside and find a tree, so I'd go in there and just relax. And we have a hosted conversations area out in the Great Grand Hall. Laurel will be running those. A lot of you have come in and given us some great ideas for breakouts, so go on and enjoy those in and around all the things going on in this room. We have our sponsor tables. Please go check them out. Our beautiful sponsors. Hello. There we go. Search Inside Yourself, Experience Life, LinkedIn, BrainTap, Evolve, Kathy and Kamei, New Ventures West, and High Chi Energy Tools. Thank you to our sponsors. And we have some interactive experiences. The Soma Dome. Go check that out. I need to go sit in there during lunch. Figure out what that is. Rejuve at work. Chair massages, nothing better. Especially right in this area here. Go get stimulated. And BrainTap. Symphony of brainwave activity, feeling of calm focus that's just right for learning and productivity. Sounds fabulous. Go check out these experiences in and around everything else. Let's see, food. Oh, the Wisdom 2 Hub. Yes, clothing. Clothing, go buy some wonderful things, some books over at the Wisdom 2 Hub. Can't forget that. And now we move to food. Food's very important. Food's coming up, I promise. Come on, food. All right, we're gonna have, join us for the reception party. That's after lunch at 5:30 to 6:30 tonight. We are hosting a reception party downstairs. It is, just come have fun. There'll be music. You can buy some drinks, chill out before your dinners. And just relax, release, and let go in a more informal setting. Birds of a Feather dinners, a number of you have signed up for these. I believe most of them are sold out, but check because some people are not coming now. So there's been some movement, so check online if you really want to go and see what still might be available for Birds of a Feather dinner. And let's move on to the next thing. Hello there. Fetzer, to our sponsors. Thank you, Fetzer. Thank you, Fetzer, for holding space for us and allowing us to do this in person again. It's been wonderful getting to know your people, and we're looking forward to seeing Sarah later today. And finally, the 1440 Multiversity. Thank you so much for hosting our practice room space. And then all the other sponsors, thank you very much for bringing us together again and allowing us to feel this energy in person. So, thank you all. As Soren said, there will be moments of stillness and quiet, which, from digitally, you guys know that we just incorporate this into our moments, and the energy that we can create is so profound with the stillness. So with all the joy and the excitement, finding that stillness in there is really important as well. So thank you for playing at all levels today, being whole people and bringing it, and thank you at home. Not forgetting about you over there. Thank you at home as well. So thank you, everyone. Enjoy, have fun, and I'll see you guys out here a lot. Soren.
Also welcome to everybody who's watching it at home via live stream. So welcome to Wisdom 2.0.